Finally, bro, that big hype I've been waiting for. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Game Sketch. Today, and only today, I am here to nerd out a little bit about the Dragon Ball Super movie scheduled for 2022, because I feel like ever since I started this channel in general, Dragon Ball, the anime, has been done. Obviously, we've had the manga, we've had fighters, which I've covered like a bit of on this channel and stuff, but there hasn't really been anything like animated that I'd want to talk about. I mean, Heroes exist, but that's a whole fucking other can of worms we don't have to get into. But having a new Dragon Ball movie to fucking nerd out about, I think actually one of my earliest videos that I did, like when I rebooted this whole channel, was the review of Dragon Ball Super Broly. So to finally be back here where we're back to square one of having a new movie, new blood of things to predict and hope for and trailers to analyze, I'm really glad I could actually be here from the beginning of it to kind of give my thoughts and all that stuff. So yeah, let's start with the info we know. So obviously, first of all, we know that the movie is scheduled for 2022. We have no idea when. We don't know if it's a late 2022 and early 2022. My guess would be like March to, I'm honestly guessing January to March. I feel like it's gonna be in the early 2022 category for Japan, and then we'll get it like a month or two later. We're starting to get closer and closer with the gaps between Japanese and English releases of anime films, as they are legitimately getting bigger. I mean, the Demon Slayer movie did incredibly well in Japan and overseas here. So in general, these companies are understanding, yo, we can fucking put these movies out in English and Japanese. They're gonna do as well. Anime is bigger than ever, and it's fucking crazy to see. It's really weird to witness how massive anime is. Like, I'll never forget, like, in high school and stuff, being like one of fucking 5 people sitting down and watching anime. Now you got everybody in the world watching it. And in terms of info, we don't really have much. Also, we have Toriyama, who left a message when he first announced the movie saying, yo, I'm also working on this movie, so that's another good sign. And, you know, the implications of it being canon, we don't know when that's gonna be in the timeline. We have the Moro arc we had in the manga. We are now in the middle of the Granola arc, so I don't know if it's gonna be like after those two arcs. I don't know if it's going to be in between it, and maybe it's an adaptation of those arcs. I doubt it, because of what's implied in the lettering. Toriyama also specifies that there's going to be an unexpected character. Now, obviously, this is where the world goes into super speculation mode, where Toriyama said that, and now everyone's going into a frenzy of like, is it like, you know, is it an old villain coming back, you know, like Cooler or fucking Janemba or Omega Shenron or whatever, or is it someone like, you know, someone with like a transformation we haven't seen in a while, or something weird? I don't know. I feel like, in my opinion, I would like, I know a lot of people are saying Cooler. I like Cooler, you know, he's not my favorite thing ever, but I feel like obviously rebooted, it could be really cool. I don't know if I want to see another like Frieza type character. Obviously, we had a Frieza movie, but we also did have like a Broly, which was like a Saiyan movie. In general, I just get more hyped for Saiyan like characters, because obviously I love, like, you know, I love the hair, I love the style, I love the combat style, you know. I like the other forms and character types, but like usually Saiyan villains or enemies are like my favorite type. And obviously, I mean, we have Boo Boo's like one of my favorite villains in this, so I don't know what they could do there, but they could do something like, I don't mind if they did like a character like Cooler. Cooler deserves like a new shot in the spotlight. His moves and fighters is really dope. His original movie is like one of the greatest like original Dragon Ball movies in there. In general, he's like a really cool, very popular character, and I feel like they could do something really dope with that character. Now, however, I will say, like, there are some weird things, like Dragon Ball Heroes, like that anime gave him like a golden Cooler form and stuff, so I don't know what they would do. Like, are they gonna give him a transformation? Are they just gonna bring him as is? I don't know. Like, that's why I kind of hope, like, maybe it is something weird, like someone like Yamoshi. Now, obviously, people talk about Yamoshi. For those of you that don't know, he's the OG Super Saiyan God that was talked about briefly in the original Dragon Ball Super Battle of Gods movie, or Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods movie. And people have often speculated, like, are they gonna find a way to bring him back? It's so hard to tell with Dragon Ball. I mean, I would be also down for like if they did something like Janemba. Now, I don't know if they would, because like the Janemba movie originally was like, here's Gogeta, right? That's where Gogeta originated from and came from. So to have a movie where like that character kind of came and saw like the transformation of Gogeta through that is really weird. I don't know how they'd handle that, but like it's so hard to speculate. Like, I don't know who it would be. I would much prefer something completely original, to be honest with you. I don't have an issue with bringing back a character, but like, I feel like rebooting a character is cool, but I feel like also at the same time, like finding a way to like bring like this new character that we can't expect would be really dope too. Now, granted, the manga is doing that with Moro and with Granola, but like I don't know, it's really for me. It's all about how they handle it, how they do it, how cool it looks, how cool it's adapted, and all that stuff that I really want to see in there. Now, again, I'm not nerdy enough to sit down and tell you like which animators I want to work on and all that, because another piece of info we have from it was that they are going to be tackling a different / unique art style. Now, that also sent the internet ablaze of like, what does that mean? Does that mean CG? Does that mean they're gonna be trying some like new anime art style? Does it mean we're gonna go back? Like, are they gonna do something cool where like they go back to like the originals art style and make it look modern? Like, that's really hard to tell, and I wonder what approach they're gonna take. Now, it is a little disappointing because the Dragon Ball Super movie art style is fucking beautiful. Like, that art style is so good looking. It was so well done, and I'd love to see it like now that they've had time to adapt and stuff, like do more with it. Now, if they don't do it for the movie, maybe they'll just adapt that style to the anime, which I wouldn't mind, because even me, I make fun of my friends who like One Piece and stuff, but that show really looks great now because it's using that sort of movie art style in the episodes, and it makes everything pop more. I personally hope it's not CG. Again, I'm not like a big nerd about like, oh no, CG versus anime. It's like, I do prefer anime, but CG can look good if they do it really great. I mean, there were CG elements in Dragon Ball Super Broly. Now, they were a little noticeable. Like, you would notice right away, it's like, this looks like a fighter's cutscene, but it still looked great. And if you could do a visually appealing movie either way, I'm down with that. But I do think they're just sticking to animation. They could be, again, just trying a really like just a new art style, but again, a cool idea I've heard and seen is like, I'd love to see that like OG, I don't know how they do it, like the Dragon Ball Z kind of style, but like modernized in a weird way. That would be a really fucking cool idea. I don't know how they do it, but it would be really dope. I'd be really down to see something like that with the animation. And yeah, like they have a big boulder on their shoulders, right? Because like Dragon Ball Super Broly is like easily beloved as like probably the best Dragon Ball movie. It's like everyone adores it, from animation to how they rebooted Broly to even the storyline they showed in the beginning with like Bardock, to the battles and everything in Gogeta. It's like it brought the hype, it brought the emotion, it made you feel awesome as a Dragon Ball fan. And again, we don't know what they're gonna be doing this time around. Like, are we gonna see finally like Ultra Instinct Goku in another battle in a movie? Are they gonna do another fusion? Are they gonna find some fuck shit way to bring Super Saiyan 4? Knowing them, they would find some way, but I doubt it. But I wouldn't be shocked if they did that. But it's like it's just speculating and thinking about it is really fun for me, and I just want to know how they can do it. Like, are they going for something that is going to top Giant Ball Super Broly in terms of animation and insanity and grandioseness, or are they gonna do something that is more little like contained and just looks beautiful and has a great story and fights and stuff? Because, you know, it is hard to top that DBS Broly movie. Like I said, for me, I would much prefer like a Saiyan centered movie, or again, Cooler or Janemba. If they were gonna bring back some characters, those would be like my optional picks in there. I don't know how they do it. It would be so dope too if they had Broly in there fighting alongside Goku and Vegeta, you know, because it is pretty likely that they're gonna do something like have those three in there, or it's gonna be Goku and Vegeta. Now, also something I didn't even speak about is, what if they brought back Cell, right? Obviously, you know, I know a lot of people aren't a fan of like, oh, why are they bringing this? It's like, finding a way to bring back Cell and do some fucking crazy shit with that, and having Gohan get another spotlight, I know people get mad about that, whatever, would be dope. And even if it wasn't Gohan fighting, it's like the idea of Cell coming back too and having some kind of new fucking crazy cool form could be really dope. Again, I don't see them doing it, but it could be really cool, really cool. This is kind of what I like also about just the fact that we barely know anything. It's like, this is the time we can sit down and speculate like who the villain is, how the animation is going to be, and all that. And obviously, we're going to start getting news month by month, most likely. Like, I assume by June, we're going to get our next info dump, and then July, and then September, blah, blah. We're going to get slow rollouts of information. I thought I would just, you know, throw my ideas out there, throw my thoughts out there. Let me know what you guys are expecting. What do you guys want from this movie? If you're not even big Dragon Ball people, because I know a lot of people that aren't even into Dragon Ball that much, but they saw the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie and they loved it. So I don't know if you guys want to see. What do the hardcore fans want to see? Let me know if I missed something. I probably did. If you have some good ideas, if you're hyped for anything, what do you want to know? What do you want to see? And all that jazz. And I'll probably cover the movie whenever we get like a big info dump. I'm not gonna come in and make a video and be like, oh, we found out that this animator is gonna be animating this scene or whatever, because I take the more like casual hype approach as opposed to like getting super nerdy with the details in there. So everybody, that's it. That's all. Thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. I love you.